Oh, man. This is great. What's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard here, Ballard Sports Media, coming at you with the video here. I know I did a live stream earlier. My phone's plugged in, so I'm using my laptop to record. I was just scrolling through, like, Facebook and looking at some sporting news and everything like that, man. And I see something. So I follow AL.com because, I like to know what's going on. I got family in Alabama, like to know what's going on in the state and everything. I like to know what's going on with Alabama football. Heck, I'm even curious about Auburn football, Being a Bama fan, yes, we have our differences with Auburn folks, but it's still, you're still curious what's going on with, the teams in the state that you love. Even though I live in Florida, I love Florida too. I keep up with those teams as well. I'm scrolling through Facebook, and I see something on AL.com, right? Which is like where all Alabamians, Bama fans, wherever you are, get your news from. Oh, this is great. This is really great. So, the Oregon State president, King Alexander, that's what his name is, F. King Alexander, whatever. So, I guess he was recently named the university president or whatever, right? Well, so apparently, I don't know if he said this in like a press conference or whatever. I guess so. Well, okay, so here's what happens. Right, this is great. So on Thursday, I guess he had like a press conference or something, right? A reporter had asked him a question about like football or whatever it was. So someone basically had said something about the SEC refusing to, let's see, and I quote here, refusing to move in lockstep with the Pac-12's decision to immediately cancel fall football. Basically saying that the SEC, this reporter was asking, asking about, like, what are your thoughts on the SEC, not following the Pac-12 and going with the Pac-12 to cancel football, right? Immediately. So here's the quote real quick. 4 words that King Alexander, the Oregon State president, said. We're not seeing reality. He basically said the SEC, basically, so they asked him, what are your thoughts on the SEC not canceling football? They're just not seeing reality over there in the South. Oh, man. So then the article goes on, and of course, remember, this is AL.com, so this is a reporter who, let's see, who wrote this? Joseph Goodman of AL.com. I've heard him on Pine Bomb before, I think, but so he goes on, and the reporter, the writer of the article, whatever, went on to talk about, how, yes, in the South we love football, right? And yes, the SEC plans to have football season. And yes, we're going to move forward with football. Alabama still plans to play. Georgia, Greg Sankey has come out and said that the SEC is going to play some football this year, right? And he goes on to say in the article, and again, Joseph Goodman, AL.com, who wrote this, was talking kind of in first person, like it was him saying this in the article. Yes, we love football, right? But just because we're moving forward with football in the South and with the SEC doesn't mean that we don't see what's going on. The SEC is very well aware of the virus, of the pandemic and everything. What have I been saying, people? This is me talking. What have I been saying? Gotta take chances at some point. Can't keep being afraid. You know, I get the virus is there. I get it's scary. I get all that. But at some point, you gotta start taking chances. That's what Greg Sankey is doing. He's not unaware of the situation. He even has come out to say no fans. He has even come out to say no fans, 10 game. He made in place a conference only 10 game schedule. And they just released the schedule the other day. I mean, so for this Oregon State president of the university to come out and say all this about the SEC and how they don't see reality is ridiculous. The SEC knows what's going on. They're not stupid. Let's see. And again, this is Joseph Goodman talking here. He put in this article, and I quote, "We've been avoiding the funeral, and now here comes Oregon State's president to tell us we're not processing our grief very well." Yeah, that's pretty much it. He's basically saying, you're not doing a good job of being afraid of this virus, or you're not handling this well because you want to have football in the South. You care too much about football. You don't see the big deal with this pandemic. I really don't have a whole lot else to say. It is kind of late, so I'll try to not make this too long, but I just want to make this clear. This was absurd for King Alexander, if that is his name, which it says that's his name, the Oregon State president. What's his actual name? F. King Alexander, or whatever. That's it, I guess. I don't know what it's not saying what the F stands for in his name, but anyway. You can sit there and have your own opinions about the SEC all you want to. Alright. You could sit there and say we care too much about football, and maybe we do in the South. So what? So what if the SEC has more pride in football than the Big Ten, than the Pac-12, than Oregon State? So what? Who cares? Yes, we take football in the South seriously, especially in states like Mississippi and Alabama and Florida and Georgia. You know, especially there, the Deep South. You worry about Oregon State, and we'll worry about the SEC down here. Oh, they take it too seriously. They don't see the reality. They're not concerned. Of course, Greg Sankey is concerned. He's even come out and said, people have been saying, they're going to go through with the season, and if it gets really bad, they might cancel. And because they're going to try to play football during the pandemic, that means they're not taking it seriously? He has said, listen, this was hard for Greg Sankey to do, I guarantee it. This was probably one of the hardest things he had to come out and say. This is probably one of the hardest things. Maybe it was up to the athletic directors or whatever, right? No fans in the stands this year for football. No SEC tailgating. Oh no. No loud noises in Death Valley for the LSU Tigers, the defending champs. Uh-oh. No one's going to be cheering for that Eagle in Auburn. Oh no. It's going to be an empty field. It's going to be an empty stadium or whatever. Well, the SEC doesn't have a grasp of reality, do they? Because they want to play football. This is fun. This was a great article to read here. I mean, listen, this guy's entitled to his opinions, okay? And listen, I'm not biased for the SEC or anything. Yes, I'm sticking up for the SEC, but can we all agree that what this Oregon State president had to say is just absurd? The SEC doesn't have a grasp of reality because they're going to play football. The ACC is playing football. The Big 12 is playing football, as far as we know. And you're going after the SEC? The ACC's Clemson and everybody else. There's going to be one playoff contender over there. The Big 12's Oklahoma. Texas is supposedly back. Or they were a few years ago, so they said. I didn't see it. And you're going after the SEC. They care too much about it in the South, huh? Yeah, we do. And we're darn proud of it. Happily proud of it. We love our football. The heck out of here, man. It's crazy. Obviously, as you guys know, let me know what you guys think. I love football. I love the SEC. I love all the Power 5 conferences. I just love football in general. And I love all you guys. Appreciate you guys for watching. Give me your thoughts down below. I think we can all agree as SEC fans, or, I mean, even if you're an ACC fan, maybe you're laughing a little bit, right? But, I mean, can we all agree, man? That was just stupid and too far. I can't even. Man. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Thanks so much for watching. Give us some football, because we love it down here. I'll see y'all later. Have a good day.